What's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise here on MLB The Show 20. Today it is game number 2 of the ALDS against the Minnesota Twins. We are at home in Detroit, and we are still looking for hits from the heart of our order. Did not play well in game number 1 of this series. The Twins lead 1-0. If you missed that game, it will be in the card above. You can click on that and watch that game first if you would like to. Game number 2 of the 2023 ALDS between our Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins with a 14-0 smackdown in game number 1. Griffin Canning going to take the mound for us today. 33 starts in the regular season. He went 14-8 with a 2.92 ERA. And going up against Luis Arraez to lead it off for the Twins. He's going to ground over to Lindor. Lindor thrown on to first, and that will be out number 1 of this game. Now Nick Gordon, the 2-hole hitter for Minnesota. He goes down looking at a curveball, and out number 2 recorded by Griffin Canning by way of strikeout. Jorge Polanco on a 3-1 pitch takes an outside slider, and he will get a walk to first base. Mitch Garver now up, and he swings through on the slider away. And top half of the first inning in the books. Randy Dobnak going to come out for the Minnesota Twins. 31 starts for him this season, 16-9. We'll see what he can do against us. He's got Richie McGowan up here first, and way under that one is Richie for out number 1. Now Kendall Brown to the plate, and that's another hit ball into the outfield, but another one with a little bit too much air under it for out number 2. Now Ketel Marte on the full count. He's going to lace one down the left field line, and that one should get all the way to the wall. Careens up against the wall, and that'll be a double. 2-out double for Ketel Marte. Lindor, however, will swing through the splitter and strand Marte in scoring position. Taking a look at what's going on in the postseason right now, the Rays are tied with the A's. Rockies up 2-0 on the Nats, and the Brewers up 2-0 on the Padres. Max Muncy now up, dribbling one to short. Well, second technically, but Lindor makes the play. For out number 1, Sano on the high inside heater, and Canning has his 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. Now Lamonte Wade, and he will swing through the slider, and Canning has brought his A-game today. Alec Bohm will start us off in the bottom half of the second. He swings through, and he will be put out at first base on the pass ball. So now Josh Donaldson up to the plate, and he gets way under this one. Should be an easy play out there in right center field, and that is out number 2. Adley Rutschman, final chance here in this second inning, and that's a dribbler over to second base, put on to first, and Rutschman goes down for the final out of the second. Now into the 3rd inning, Brent Rooker is up at the plate, and this one is high and deep out there to center field, but nowhere near deep enough to make any kind of play, so out number 1. Now Kevin Kiermaier on the full count. Woo, a ripper right at Lindor. Nice play from Lindor. Now Luis Arraez at the plate again, and dribble on to second base. Easy out for the final out of the top of the 3rd. Moving to the bottom half of the inning, Nico Goodrum faces a full count, and Nico down the right field line, but it's perfectly played by Max Muncy, and he will get the first out. Now Tommy Pace up at the plate. He swings through the inside four-seamer. And the 3rd strikeout for Randy Dobnak is the 2nd out of the bottom of the 3rd. Richie McGowan with a chance, and McGowan hits this one pretty good out to right. And it is at the wall and caught. What a play out there in right field by Rooker. And now the Twins batting in the top half of the 4th. This one is out there to center, and McGowan will make the play on it, and that'll bring up Jorge Polanco. Polanco swings at this low and away pitch, and that's all the way out there and left, and cannot get it is Kendall Brown. That one comes off the wall, and a nice double for Polanco. That'll bring up Mitch Garver, and on the full count, he lays off the away slider. And they've got 2 on with only 1 away for Max Muncy, and Muncy can't get this one into the outfield, and a wonderful double play made there. by Donaldson. Inside pitch here, but they call it strike 3 on Kendall Brown. He doesn't appreciate it, but it's out number 1 in the bottom half of the 4th. Here's Ketel Marte, straightaway center field. That is caught for out number 2. Now Francisco Lindor on the 2-1 pitch. He's got this one headed toward the left center field gap, and it's over the wall. That looked like it was going to be a normal gapper. It turns into a solo shot, and Frankie Lindor with the first run of this game on a 393-foot homer over the left field wall into the bullpen. What a shot from Frankie. And on your Tigers with a 1-0 lead. Now 3-2 pitch here, still with 2 away. And this one straight over to short, thrown on to first, and that will get Alec Bohm for the final out of the 4th inning. We move into the 5th inning now. Miguel Sano up at the plate on a 3-1 pitch. This one is underneath, and the play will get made out there and right by Ketel Marte. Out number 1 recorded. Lamonte Wade facing a 1-1 pitch, and this one dribbling on to short. Lindor will make the play, and 2 are away in the 5th inning. Now Brent Rooker up at the plate this time, and the away changeup gets him swinging. Griffin Canning, what a performance so far, getting through 5 strong innings. Josh Donaldson up at the plate here in the bottom of the 5th, and he'll get a leadoff single right up the middle there. Great play. Now Adley Rutschman, there's a swing, and that is going to be a strikeout. 5th strikeout for Randy Dobnak. Now Nico Goodrum with 1 on. He gets one right through the shortstop third base gap, and that is another base hit for us, and 2 on with 1 away for Tommy Pace, who dribbles one into the same gap this time. Great play made by Miguel Sano to start the double play that ends the inning. And now Twins batting top 6. It's Kevin Kiermaier to lead it off. He is going to dribble one on to second. Good play by Nico Goodrum, and taken care of for out number 1. Now Luis Arraez up at the plate this time. This one dribbles through the second base shortstop gap, and that'll be a 1-out base hit in the top of the 6th, leaving 1 on for Nick Gordon, who goes right up the center of the diamond. And now 2 on with 1 away. Maybe a little trouble starting here. Jorge Polanco takes a high and inside fastball. Now bases loaded for Canning. Canning's got to make a big pitch here. 1-1 pitch. This one is taken deep to center field. That is deep enough to score a run. McGowan almost loses it in the sun, makes the catch, and because of that almost loss in the sun, 2 runs will tag and score. Minnesota takes a 2-1 lead. Canning still on the mound. A 3-2 pitch. They call ball on something that was clearly in the strike zone. But good, Canning is able to get the final out anyway without allowing any more runs. Richie McGowan to lead off the bottom half of the 6th, and McGowan with a no-doubter way over that left field wall. Over the bullpen, 412 feet, and Richie McGowan adds to Frankie Lindor's solo shot with one of his own here in the bottom half of the 6th inning to even the score at 2. Twins thought they were safe for a little bit at least with that 2-1 lead. Never against this lineup. Here's Kendall Brown right up the middle. And that's a base hit, still with no one out here in this bottom of the 6th, so Tigers still in business. Ketel Marte gets way under it, and an infield fly ball. That will be taken care of by Max Muncy for out number 1. Still only 1 away with the heart of the order here, and Frankie Lindor might not be done yet. Oh, just shy of the warning track, and caught for out number 2. Now Alec Bohm on a 3-1 pitch, and Alec Bohm laces one into center, but right at Kevin Kiermaier, and he will make the play. So at the end of the 6th, it's 2-2 game. Seranthony Dominguez coming in to pitch for the Tigers. 62 games this regular season. He went 11-0 in relief. So here he is, inside fastball, 100 miles an hour. Nice pitch. And that gets out number 1 in the top of the 7th. Now Brent Rooker will swing at this ugly high and inside fastball that goes 99 for out number 2. Kevin Kiermaier laces one into left. Brown will get there this time, and that'll be out number 3. Arodys Vizcaino coming in to pitch for the Twins. 53 games this regular season to a 5-4 record with a 2.35 ERA. Josh Donaldson at the plate, and he swings through the two-seamer. 97 miles an hour. Vizcaino is here to stay. There's a 97 mile an hour, but that time looked at by Adley Rutschman. So now Nico Goodrum at the plate. He swings through the 96 mile an hour sinker, and Vizcaino with a beautiful inning. Luis Arraez in the top of the 8th. He'll take one into left, and Dominguez gives up a leadoff base hit in the top of the 8th. Now on a 3-2 pitch, Nick Gordon goes down swinging on the 88 mile an hour slider. That'll bring up Polanco. Attempt at stealing, and they will get the stolen bag. So runner in scoring position, and Dominguez with the walk. So 2 on, 1 away. Mitch Garver coming up, and this one's deep to center. They could try to tag here and get to third. No tag attempt. That's a little bit surprising. And now Max Muncy at the plate. He swings through the high 100 mile an hour heat, and he will go down. Dominguez gets out of this. David Bodie will come into play second for the Twins, and Tommy Pace is going to be out in foul territory. Play made by Max Muncy. Same thing for McGowan, another way off swing. This play will get made by Mitch Garver for out number 2. Kendall Brown now up, and he's got one back up the middle of the diamond. That's a 2-out base hit. Can the Tigers possibly start a rally here? Ketel Marte. Here's a hit out to left, and that will drop. And cut off by the left fielder, but going for 2 bags, and he gets it. So there you go. Zach Littell coming into the game now. 65 games pitched, a 4.76 ERA, but we've got runners on the corners. Frankie Lindor takes the inside fastball. That's a tough take, but it'll load the bases for Littell. Alec Boehm coming up now, and Alec Boehm puts one out to right center field. Could go to the wall. It goes over the wall. A grand slam for Alec Boehm. 405 feet, and the Detroit Tigers take that 4-run lead in the bottom of the 8th off of Alec Boehm's grand salami sandwich. It's not a walk-off, but it's still a bite of walk-off salami sandwich. Why not? Say it for me in the comments section below. Here's Josh Donaldson. He's got one going deep out to center field with 2 away, but that one into the warning track. Doesn't quite go 420, and at the end of the 8th, it's 6-2. Here we go, top of the 9th. Seranthony Dominguez stays in, and he gets Miguel Sano to strike out on the 96 mile an hour pitch. Now Lamonte Wade, and Wade's got this one going into the gap. It gets over Lindor's head and all the way into the left center field gap for a double. So maybe the Twins in business here to try to make a comeback attempt is Brent Rooker. He's got this going deep to center. McGowan, long run down, but he makes the play. Staying at second is going to be the runner, and Kiermaier strikes out to end this ball game. Detroit Tigers take game number 2 to even the series at 1 game apiece. Absolutely monumental win. The Tigers needed it badly, and they got it. Alec Boehm has to be the player of the game. He gets that homer, that grand slam in the bottom half of the 8th to break the tie, and the Tigers end up winning it. He is 100% the player of the game. Seranthony Dominguez pitched 3 scoreless, 6 strikeout innings. Brilliant bullpen performance by Seranthony Dominguez, and you love to see it. Minnesota had 2 runs on 5 hits. We had 6 runs on 9 hits, and the Detroit Tigers have evened the series. So with the series at 1-1, what do you guys now think is going to end up happening now that we have to bring this series to Minnesota? We will bring this series to Minnesota in the very next episode. Guys, thank you for your support on the Detroit Tigers franchise. Make sure you continue that by dropping a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's literally all we do here. we can build a winner together. And if you want to see more franchise, just click right here to see some more franchise.